I got a little carried away, but just wanted to really get that barrier cleaned out and out the way. So I'll do the rest of the whole engine bay the same way, the whole entire engine bay, but that looked much more like a clean engine valve head. So back to where we was at, and where we was at was part 3, just pretty much tune up. So we're gonna drop in new spark plugs. We took out the old one and drop back in the coils, and we're gonna go on to step 4. Motorcraft is the requirement for Ford. That brand. Set it ready. Do the spec online and check to make sure that your gapping is the right gap. next quick tip: be careful when you do use impact guns. Well, never use impact guns. Voltage, electrical, battery use, impact gun. So yeah, never use this. You want to do hand tighten. You want to do the torque wrenches, things like that, and tighten these down. Let me take my own advice. So yeah, never use any type of impact guns at all to do your spark plugs repairs. Just the fact that that's a lot of my tools is not here with me at the moment, so gotta do it with whatever I have now. just in that area. Now, the next step, or the next thing, which is 4, is the overlook air filter. Make sure that's all cleaned and it's not clogged. You know, get a bit of gas mileage that way, especially even with the spark plugs. You want to make sure that your O2 sensor, well, like I said again, the first thing which you already done is pretty much eliminated. So by going step by step what I'm explaining to you now, you could even disregard that. But otherwise than that, you can see there, threading back here is even more efficient. I mean, it is a front wheel drive, so you gotta understand that it is gonna have more threading in the back than the front. And that's if you rotate your tires more frequently. Remember, like I said again, it's the second hand on the car. You can do that with all 4. They seem all just about on the same page. There's no inner tire inner wear. There's no outer tire inner wear, so the alignment is great. And after you do that, last but not least, is for you to go get your car inspected. Get yourself a new sticker, get it all overlooked at, especially if you're doing this yourself. And from that note, your car will be ready for road ready. You wouldn't have to expect anything at the given moment, because again, the first biggest thing you did was the diagnostics. You got that read, so there wouldn't be any troubleshooting this, troubleshooting that. There's nothing else to do. You can always get the car overlooked if you feel like you're second guessing yourself. Also, brakes and rotors, these are the things here. It's getting some skirts in them, so that could be looked at, that could be replaced as time is given, depending on how the brakes feel when you're stopping your vehicle. But those are the road ready safety tips that I can give anybody, new owners, previous owners, overall, general. Those are the things I'll go about before getting my car inspected and having it road ready for me to be able to take trips. No. We ain't gonna cut that as yet. Not so short, not so soon. I want to give you guys another following tip before I end this content. If you have any rust issues, or if you even want to avoid it, rust issues, I should say, there is a power tool, or I should call it a very, very safety feature that you can use on your vehicle, any vehicle at any given time, for you to avoid any rust, and also to give you a nice little brand new plush, you know. So it's called undercoating. If you're not familiar with it, this is it right here. Undercoating right there. You can see before and after. All right. This is resistor for RUST, what that stands for, rust. Right? It's paintable. You apply it to, like I said again, any of your vehicles. I never even have used this one as yet, and I have bought another one because there's multiple vehicles that I want to apply that onto, because it's a very handy tool. No matter what kind of vehicle you have, you're gonna have a little bit of rust debris. You're gonna have some crazy rust where it's like, gosh damn, you know what I mean? You got holes coming out of that thing, or worse, you know, cars falling apart. So that being stated, that is a little tip from a tool like right there. You know, it's my little collection back there. But I'm gonna give you a before and I'm gonna give you an after when I apply this, and you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I keep saying, drop them comments, and peace. So, like I mentioned before, every vehicle's gonna have this type of problem. You don't gotta go above and beyond and scrape this off, clean this. You can apply that undercoating that I was telling you about, and it will look more something like so. Your whole under your car will look like that. All right. So you can see the rust is quite everywhere on this typical vehicle. So just want to apply it and avoid all of that rust to get worse than what it looks like right now. All right, trying to give you guys a better view while I'm under the car, and it's not too bad under here at all. Like I said again, it's a great purchase, a great steal, and that's the back end of it right there. If I had a actual car lift, I would be able to give you a better look, but this is what it looks like while I am explaining to you, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after I'm finished. Okay. Great tip as well. Always make sure you check your alternator, starter, battery. Those are the things you could get done at AutoZone for free for you to have your car road ready for your safety. Those are the things that I also will give that tip in if I haven't mentioned it. So. saying? If there is any questions, any concerns, anything that crosses your mind, any tips that you want to give even me, we're here to learn as a team. Go ahead, drop those comments down below and let me know what you think. 5 tips, tools for you to make your car be road ready safely, for you to get it inspected, for you to go on journeys, for you to do whatever it desires once you're using your vehicle. New to the channel, like this content, make sure you already know what to do. You go ahead and you hit that subscribe, you hit that like and that notification bell so you can get some more notifications when I'm going to follow up on more contents like this.